When we started rehearsals in 2019, I didn't know that this play was going to become like such a phenomenal production in Australia, and we will be able to travel to other countries.
Because it's such a human story that everyone can connect to, I think that's what makes this piece so beautiful, and it's so relevant because, you know, in today's world, everything's about division, and this play talks really specifically about how that kind of happened in Sri Lanka and the effects of it.
What happens within the family is a microcosm that represents the larger conflict the play deals with. I think that kind of universalizes it because it's an emotional story based on a reality.
Everyone knows, I think, cerebrally about the idea of displacement until you actually live it. People were talking about how much it resonated with them in terms of that kind of theme. There's a weight to it and a responsibility and a respect for it.
When I consider the journey we have taken, it's a great feeling that I have been a part of this creation which has impacted the audiences from all over the world. The audience is full of not only South Asians.
We spend so much time talking about how different everyone is as opposed to how similar.
I grew up worrying so much about why this is happening in my country. This is such a small country, such a beautiful country. Why these ethnic tensions? And I grew up throughout a 30 years long civil war, affected our lives so much.
Now there's a lot of older Sri Lankans who lived through this time period that the play discusses, and they never spoke about it with their kids. Coming with their kids to watch the show, not knowing what it was going to be about, and then seeing it like a channel opened up with the younger generation to talk about it, because a lot of people don't want to talk about the horrors that they've been through in life. That, you know, a lot of people fled Sri Lanka after this period, and they went to the UK, they went to Australia, they went to the United States and Canada, and it was like, I've left that life, I don't want to talk about it ever again. The kids don't know what happened, and this play provides the opportunity for that dialogue to happen and for people to realize, oh, this is part of my history and why I'm where I am with the opportunities that I have.
You realise the role of a performer isn't just self-serving. Like, the play makes you realise that you have to tell the story for those who can't, and then or those who haven't done it before, and give them an opportunity to be able to talk about it.
I have always been thinking like, how can I contribute like as a person from the Sinhalese community? So when I perform this role, I feel it's really such a big opportunity for me to express all these feelings, and as a tribute to the people who experience such trauma in their lives, who had to flee their countries, still dying to go back to their country.
I just wanted to fit in with everyone, which is very similar to the character of Sid in the play. And then you see Sid kind of connect with his culture and realize how beautiful it is. And I sort of went through that in my life as well in my early 20s, wanting to, you know, embrace my culture and speak the language, which is one of the oldest existing spoken languages in the world. So this play had that, you know, that huge effect on me because I saw myself in this character.
To be able to come into a piece of work that makes you, it brings up a kind of sadness, but also a resilience and a healing that comes with that as well, because you go, okay, well, we are still here, we are still fighting. My people didn't completely die out. I'm here, I am proof of that. And to be able to deliver that on a global stage has been really empowering. The strength of my people, the strength of the Indigenous people, that is such a privilege to be able to kind of explore.
I think it's a really seemingly simple family story, but a very complicated idea of society and politics, you know, that it makes it so fascinating.
It's a universal story, it's a human story. It's about family, it's about love, it's about hope, and it's what we all hold dear in our lives. Come and watch this play. It's just a beautiful piece and it will touch you deeply.
It's theatre in its best form. You learn something, You'll be entertained, you'll cry, you'll laugh, you'll get angry. There's costume changes, you know, like it's everything that we love about theatre in its best form, I think.
Yes.
So come and see it.